I'm Malcolm Van Delst, and this is an excerpt from Do the Wrong Thing, a book series or extra long novel that opens with a woman trying to kill herself. She says, "I don't know why I tried to do this," and by way of explanation tells her life story. We are about 100 pages or so into book 3. Working title is Shiny Pretty Gothic. Last week in Do the Wrong Thing, Ava got a job as an assistant curator at a Jewish art center. You'd think she'd be happy. Is she ever happy? This is a continuation of a chapter called Black Lace Pantyhose. I shuttle between two gulags, my cubicle in the new office and the room where the photocopiers, printers, and supplies are kept. This room is across the wide open entrance area with its gleaming glazed concrete below, massive glass windows all around, and beams of what I've been told is reclaimed old growth something or other crisscrossing way, way above. I gaze past the walls to sunshine and foliage. What am I doing? Then I'm in sound dampened, low ceilinged, fluorescent lit, yellow beige smelling ink and hearing the whir and thunk of photocopiers. Susan is an enigma. Tall and thin, she wears high heels and calf length beige or gray knit skirts, always plain and unpatterned, though soft and expensive looking, sweeping around her legs. But dry skin flakes off her permanently worried visage, and her frizzy, dun-colored hair, cut all one length right above her shoulders, moves in one stiff piece when she turns. Striding from place to place or sitting at her desk scowling over advertising text and photographs, she gives me a gift not long after I start working for her, for no discernible reason. A plain, unadorned bottle, Sicily, it says across the front. In my cubicle, I screw off the cap and sniff, pulling away at a sharp medicinal odor. Toner? Cleanser? But who would give those as gifts? I inspect the label. Eau de toilette. Perfume? It must be. When I see the newsletter Susan's prepared for the Canadian Writers Union with Susan McLean, president, at the bottom, I feel proud for her. Still, the skin and hair, the stressed out face, the long hours. Is it worth it to be president, even of writers? June 1st, 2017, 3:40 a.m. It's a happy dream. Really, really full, like you've eaten the perfect amount of tortilla soup and nachos while someone praises your writing. Setting is illustrated. Someone's drawn and watercolored the beigey pink squirrel environment, though within that you are normal, non-drawn flesh and blood, as are the people you need to get the egg for. When you realize that you must get the egg, you're delighted and surprised to be entrusted with the task. You push your nerves aside and approach. Slightly larger than an ostrich egg, it reminds you of a sculpture an ex-boyfriend gave you of turtles crawling out of an egg, a sculpture whose hideousness had fascinated you. What kind of person makes a sculpture of reptiles crawling out of an egg, then mass markets it in gift shops? And who buys it? Your boyfriend bought it for you because you had a personal mythology that involved turtles. He had given you a bunch of testuddine things, including a tiny seashell turtle wearing miniature wire glasses. You need to get the egg. You walk over and put your hands beneath it. You can feel how fragile it is. The mother of the ovum stands a few feet behind, half hidden in a tree. Both she and the tree are beigey pink and drawn. She melds into the tree and the tree into the environment. The tree's leaves on tendril-like branches surround the egg, creating a frame or grotto. With your hands under the gamut, you lift. It breaks. Oh no, you say. But then orange yolk flows over your hands in such abundance that you laugh. The substance is creamy. No egg white, only silky orange-yellow cream, the same as the insides of a Cadbury Easter egg, except thinner. The goo completely envelopes your hands, like you can't even see the outline of them. You are rich. There'll be another egg. You know it doesn't matter that this one broke. The yolk keeps coming. The bird, the mama bird, a stork or flamingo with one of those graceful heads bent downwards in permanent deference, smiles and laughs. Neil's friend, June, delicate features, thick brown hair, sparkling eyes, tiny. She becomes my personal Emily, helping me in ways I don't ask for, and at least at first, don't particularly understand. She gives me a book, a collection of essays by feminists. Sisterhood is powerful. Wow. Women supporting women in things other than baking and childcare. I didn't know such a movement existed. There's nothing like this at Birmingham U, at least that I knew of. If I was married to a handsome, shy engineer like June's husband, I wouldn't play around though. She says that what she and Neil do don't count because they never have complete sex. They only get naked and masturbate beside each other. Would you like to come on as a regular full-time employee? I shift my eyes from Susan's matter-of-fact gaze, unconsciously drawn to a dry spot on her right cheek she's tried to cover with foundation. The buzz of the overhead lights gets louder. I say, a fish popping its mouth. A beautiful sunny day, I'd progressed from fresh air outside to contained air in the grand entrance to whatever air this is in our gulag. Thanks. Then my mouth starts moving and I don't know what it's going to say. I don't think this is the right job for me. Oh, for a brief second, Susan looks sad. Then she brightens and says, are you sure? My eyes drop to my lap. Those overhead lights, quiet. I know it doesn't make sense to quit, I'm thinking. It's a great job, almost what I thought I'd be doing when I got out of school, but I can't breathe. Wednesday afternoon, I'm not at work. June and I blast the Beatles, jump on furniture, shriek, laugh, and sing along as loud as possible. Dry mouth, sweat, mists my body, a balloon expands in my throat. Shit, I run for the bathroom. Wah! Head over the toilet on hands and knees, staring down. Nothing comes up except phlegm and spittle. Wah! My stomach stops heaving. I limp back to bed, lie down, but my gut clenches again. I start sweating and the balloon returns. Throw back the covers, lie spread eagled, run to the bathroom. Wah! Phlegm, spittle, shivering. Lying across the cold tile floor, my body shakes uncontrollably. I turn on my side. The floor stretches out in front of me to the toilet's porcelain column. I nudge the bathroom mat away where it gets under my feet, enjoying is not the right word, preferring the cold, hard surface to the nausea-inducing softness. I roll over and stare up at the ceiling, move an arm. My knuckles graze the toilet. Distant, muffled traffic and the low hum of building equipment. Actually, it's more of a hiss, vents or water pipes. I'm not comfortable, but there is no other place I'd rather be. I wait for the sickness to pass.